Welcome back to the Christmas Craft, and today I want to show you the newest snapshot 14W25B for Minecraft 1.8. Now this is probably one of the best snapshots because it adds new mobs, new blocks, and one new huge dungeon. So it's really cool, and I honestly think Minecraft's becoming a mod now almost. Like is becoming a Minecraft mod with all this cool stuff. So I got a few things for prep. Diamond sword, full armor, and yeah, I'll show off everything here we need to know here before, after I go through the dungeon I will be talking about. So, yeah, but there's one thing I need to go through before we go there. So, as you can see, there's a new enchantment. It's called Depth Strider, and it's basically allowing you to go into the water at full sprint speed. Because if I go into water right now, like this, you can see this is sprint mode and this is walk mode, really slow. But I'm gonna apply the enchantment right now, and it'll give me Depth Strider. Depth Strider is really cool, and once you put it on, you will be walking at sprint speed. Unfortunately, it doesn't affect jumping or swimming speed. Unfortunately, that won't happen, but it's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's head up into the dungeon, and I honestly think it's really impressive. So yeah, there it is. Like, as you can see, it's unbelievable that this is actually Minecraft. It looks better than Stronghold, better than Nether Fortress, and everything. And there's a bunch of new mobs inside it, and it's just really cool. So let's hop on to game 0, and wait, no, actually not yet. And I'll just show you everything inside first. So first off, we got this dungeon, and as you can see, the new enchantment Depth Strider will allow me to walk at full speed in these dungeons. So here we are. As you can already see, what was swarming this was the guardians swarming this place are actually literally called guardians, and they will actually just kill squids. So Sky would be pretty happy. So over here, if you spawn a squid, they will, like, the mobs will aim for them, and once their color that they aim for gets warmer, that's when they shoot a beam at you, and it will happen to you. Good thing I'm in game 1.0, so the color gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and they shoot the squid, and poor squid. So yeah, I don't like squids anyway. So anyway, so here we have the entrance, and it looks like it's actually blocked off. Some dungeons are like this, and they are always randomly generated. And here they are; they're all randomly generated, and they are a maze, and they're pretty difficult to navigate. So as you can see, you've already got cool blocks here, and this is called a sea lantern. It's actually really difficult to see, but you can kind of see an animation going outward. It's really hard to see, but yeah, you can pause the video or something. And yeah, these are randomly generated, kind of like labyrinths, whatever you want to call them, kind of like mazes. And once you get to the main room, you'll see this huge 4x4x4 cave. Well, I'm sorry, cube. And if you break inside, you'll find the ultimate prize, and that is a total of 8 gold blocks. Pretty amazing, and I think it's a worthwhile prize for conquering the dungeon, I guess. Or you can just break through, and it's just really cool. And now I'm gonna hop on to game 0 and show you how difficult it actually is to conquer this dungeon. Well, it's actually really difficult because these mobs are they're really good, and they also, whenever you hit them, whoops, nope. See, as you can see, the beam there got warmer, and they hit me. So I packed along a few not very OP golden apples, and the good thing is, if you get out of their sight, they will not aim for you once you get back. Whoa, jeez. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna start showcasing off the mobs anyway. So as you can see, these mobs are pretty much the guardians, and let me just get a bit of air. And upon dropping, they drop raw fish sometimes, really rare. Prismarine crystals, as well as prismarine shards, and it can be used to craft in many things. And yeah, pretty cool. So if you just saw that thing they dropped another fish. So if you just saw the weird thing that like came onto my vision. It was actually the last mob that's added into this, not mod, but seemingly a mod sort of thing. So and that's called the Elder Guardian, and it's kind of like the ultimate boss, and it's really cool. So you can actually find them in spawn eggs, but I guess you could try, and I don't know why he's staying. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I guess you could try finding them. But anyway, let me hop into game mode 1 again, and let's get out of this dungeon right after I show you the Elder Guardian. So I do believe most of them can be found. Oh, I think I see it. They can be found on the top layer here. So where are they? Come on, here, you gotta be there, man. Yep, there he is. He's the Elder Guardian. Cool animation with those spikes on him. And whoa, yeah. he's like sort of the ultimate boss here. So basically he gives you mining fatigue for 5 whole minutes. And if we hop onto game mode 0, he will be difficult to beat. So we're on game mode 0 now, and we're trying to kill him. Oh geez, along with the mini bosses, along with the guardians. And yeah, we just killed the Elder Guardian. Upon him dropping, he drops a wet sponge, which I will be getting into right now. So grab some air, and yeah, I will see you guys on the showcase island. See ya. Alright, cool. So we're back. Whoopsie daisies. And as you can see, I still got the mining fatigue on me, unfortunately. But let's go over all the blocks. So you might have seen many blocks there, and I'll showcase them right now. So first off, before we get started, we got something called coarse dirt, and it's crafted along with gravel and dirt in this sort of formation. It'll give you 4 coarse dirt. And basically, coarse dirt is just dirt. Honestly, it's just dirt. It looks a bit more different than normal dirt. If I get you guys to see some normal dirt, it's just like a slightly different animation, or sorry, look to it. So it's not really different, so not really important, I guess. So first off, as you can see, that was surrounding the entire dungeon was prismarine. It's one of the main new blocks, and it's crafted with 4 prismarine shards, which can be dropped by one of the guardians, as I mentioned before. As also, if you had 9 of those prismarine shards, you can get prismarine bricks, which is also a building block used. And finally, you can make prismarine shards, and it's crafted with dark prismarine, and it's crafted with prismarine shards along with an ink sac in the middle, and it'll give you 1 dark prismarine. So let me showcase off these blocks when you place them down. They're pretty simple, and they actually look really nice. As you can see, this one, it's kind of changing color. The cracks inside of the prismarine, it's kind of changing color over time, which is, I thought, pretty cool. So over here on this chest, we have the sea lantern, and the sea lantern, it's one of those items that you saw as well. And the sea lantern is crafted with prismarine shards like this on a 4x4 formation sort of, and 5 prismarine crystals. And you'll get a really cool looking prismarine lantern, which I mentioned before had a really nice animation to it. So yeah, it's really nice. And yeah, anyway, so here we have the mob I was talking about. It's the Guardian, and as you may have remembered, they do not like squids nor any other mob. I'm not sure if they don't like any other mobs, but let's try. So do they like? Okay, I think it's just that they only like squids. And the Guardians, they will just keep jumping and jumping until they reach water, and they'll stop getting all hyper and stuff and come down. But you suck anyway. I'm sorry, you stink anyway. I don't like you. So yeah, upon dying, he drops, as I said, prismarine shards and prismarine crystals. And finally, you may be wondering if you have this snapshot, you may be wondering why you can't find the Elder Guardian in the spawn eggs. You can only find the Guardian, but you can't find the Elder Guardian. That's because the spawn egg doesn't actually exist yet, or maybe will never. So instead, there's a command that I figured out, and this is how you summon a Guardian to your position. And these are tildes. They spawn the Elder Guardian relative to the position of the command block. But if you can replace this with your own coordinates and spawn the Elder Guardian there. And upon pressing it, yep, it'll spawn it and give me some. Oh, it didn't give me mining fatigue. Wonderful. So yeah, upon killing, once I do, come on, buddy, come on. Yeah, and and he also shoots the beam as well. Just so you know. And upon dying, he drops the Prismarine shards here. And let me go to game mode 1. And he drops the shards and as well as the wet sponge, which I will now be getting into. So the wet sponge over here, this is dry sponge, which is the normal sponge. So slightly different texture. As you can see, this is wet and this is the dry one. And the dry ones are really cool because finally sponges are what we always wanted them to be. They suck up water, but unfortunately for some reason the water just regenerates. And once you get it, it'll get once you put the dry sponge down, it'll suck up all the water around it and turn it into a wet sponge. But don't worry, it won't be like this forever. If you go into the craft your furnace and put it in, it'll automatically, after smelting, give you your dry sponge, which is pretty cool. And also, there are rooms in the dungeon, which I couldn't actually find because I'm pretty sure it's not there. In some rooms in the dungeon, you can find a bunch of wet sponge, and you can collect that. It's still uncraftable, but pretty cool. So I think that's honestly about it for this sort of review / showcase / stuff. And yeah, it's really cool, the dungeons, and it's honestly becoming a mod, as I said before. And yep, that'll be about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and please subscribe. It really support me and get this channel a little bigger. So yeah, that'll be about it for this, and see you guys.